Hi, I'm Hannah.
I'm Eliza. And yes, we're best friends.
Sisters.
When we were little, we were given a 1950s etiquette book called Growing Up Gracefully.
Thank you.
Which we ignored.
But now we're in our 20s and in need of some guidance. We're wondering, how do we actually grow up? Woo! In ancient times, women had etiquette books to teach them to be polite, wholesome, and submit to the patriarchy.
But things have changed a bit since then, and thanks to the internet, there's more confusing advice than ever. So where is a young lady meant to get her guidance?
Across the series, we're going to follow more advice for women than you can daintily poke a stick at. I'll be following the old,
And I'll be following the new.
to try and learn how to grow up gracefully, whatever the fuck that means.
Chapter 1. Looking your best.
If you're a woman,
And if so, congrats.
you know that since the moment you were blasted from the womb,
Oh my God.
life has been kind of like a beauty competition you never even signed up for.
The beauty advice from my old etiquette books is delivered with all the grace and poise of a 3 a.m. Trump tweet.
Fat girls rarely get the best out of life. Every girl cannot be beautiful, but every girl can and must be attractive.
Imagine living in a time with such impossible beauty standards.
Ear makeup is the new trend you need to know about. People are tattooing freckles on their faces in the name of beauty. Would you get a labiaplasty to look like Barbie?
Doesn't she have a cloaca?
So, we're going to be looking at old and new advice for women on looking your best,
To see whether it's even possible to win the beauty game of life.
without bedazzling our souls in the process.
Clothing. How should a young lady dress?
In the past, the most important part of dressing was covering that shit up.
Too much skin, too much leg, labels you a girl to be whistled at rather than loved.
I feel like I've been given this advice before by an ex-boyfriend when he said,
Babe, you look like a stripper.
okay, 1, stripping is a legitimate profession, and 2, this is what I'm wearing. Because I'm not going to be shamed by some bullshit patriarchal standards, is what I wish I said. I went and had a cry and got changed. But exactly how much skin will get a girl whistled at? Based on my old-fashioned advice, my opinion doesn't matter. It's what other people think. So let's find out. Oh, do you want to come and help me do an experiment?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull on this rig and you blow the whistle nice and loud to tell me when my skirt is too short.
When I think it's
When you
inappropriate.
think it's too short.
Okay.
We are Indians, so we want it as it is. Right now, it is better than anything else.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. It's pretty long. Okay, thank you so much. That? There?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Yep. Still going. I'm actually not sure if I can go any higher.
Okay, well.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. I've had just about enough whistling a girl can handle, and I'm more confused than ever. Coal seam gas has got to go. Hey.
These days, we've got way more to worry about than just showing too much skin. I didn't realise, but what we wear is basically a billboard for our personality flaws.
Dressing down can be a sign of guilt or exhaustion. Too much cleavage suggests you're power-hungry and keen for control, while over-the-top jewellery implies you're insecure and may have financial difficulties.
I don't want people to know what's wrong with me. I want to look like a strong, confident, modern woman. So, I'm going to see if personal stylist Caitlin Stewart can help me dress to repress my flaws.
Lovely to meet you.
You
Come
too,
on in, I'll
thank
show
you.
through.
I have an understanding that Even really specific things, accessories, the cut of the top, the shape of the leg can tell you specific things about that woman. So you can use the way you dress to actually sort of repress some things too.
Absolutely. Well, you can hide things.
So what would a person wear if they were trying to repress that they were being guilty of tax fraud?
A really classic jacket,
Like a pattern or a coat?
So they're safe and they're straight and they're serious. And someone that's serious and straight, they're not going to commit tax fraud.
What would you say someone should wear if they're trying to repress the fact that they kiss their dog on the mouth?
What about that? I love that. This is not a dog kissing dress.
It just isn't. What would you wear if you were trying to repress the fact that you just murdered someone?
Murderer could be anyone. So you could wear anything. Do you know what I'd suggest? A relaxed blouse. It's casual, it's fun, it's friendly. They've got nothing to hide. They haven't murdered them. They've been getting on about their day.
Kelly sure knows how to fix everyone else's problems, but can she fix mine? So, what would I wear if I really wanted to repress that I am not very in control and that my idea of a good time is just sitting in the kitchen with my boyfriend and playing with our pet chickens?
So what you're telling me is you want to look like a risk taker.
And I want to look strong. I want to look independent. I want to look like I have my life together.
A few bold colours. So it could be a coloured pair of pants, something that is cut in nicely at the waist that shows off your shape. This would say that you want to be noticed. Oh, hello. That could work. Okay, Eliza, I am ready. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness, wow. Look at your body, look at that figure. Turn around. Turn around. Smoking.
Why are my feet numb?
Because you're wearing high heels, darling, that's why. Beauty is pain.
So when it comes to how we should dress, I learned that it doesn't really matter if you're covered up or not, because almost any hem length will get a girl whistled at.
Yeah, you want to come find out? Not your type.
And while I learned to fool the world into thinking I'm a confident modern woman, I felt a bit like a silly sausage because I actually looked like a frickin' sausage.
Deportment. How should a young lady carry herself?
I used to think deportment is what our country does to asylum seekers, but it's actually holding yourself in a graceful and ladylike way every second of your entire life, and it used to be part of a girl's education.
Don't walk sloppily. Do sit gracefully by simply standing correctly. This girl has lost 5 pounds almost instantly.
Legs will also appear slimmer if a small gap is left between the front of the chair and your legs, so that surplus flesh around the calves is not emphasised.
And because I've been told I hold myself with the elegance of Adam Sandler and drag, I'm off to Deportment school.
Hello.
Hello, June. Or Miss Dally.
Yes.
Hello.
And your name is?
Hannah.
Hello, Hannah.
So lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
If you haven't heard of June Dally Watkins, chances are you're a heaps mad skank. And while you've been eating off the floor, she's been running Australia's most prestigious finishing school since before TV. And at 90 years old, she's still a force to be reckoned with.
So, Hannah, I'm going to talk to you today about transforming you.
Into what?
Into a lady.
Okay.
You see, to me, it's very important to be a lady.
Why? Why is that important?
Because otherwise you look cheap and common.
Okay. What do you mean by, like, cheap or common?
To wear clothes like that.
Okay.
I see that so many girls are wearing shorts like that. Just look, put your hand back there. That's terrible. I mean, why show your body off to everybody? You don't want people looking at your legs. and say, oh, that's a cheap, common-looking girl. Maybe she's a prostitute, they can even think.
I think the correct term in Australia is sex worker. But that's okay. I get your point.
I didn't know that one. I only know the word prostitute. Sex worker. Ah.
Okay. Let's learn some deportment.
Now, when you stand up,
this is important.
You stand up right there like that. Adjust your clothes. I like to have the weight on the back foot.
Yep.
And that means I can move this foot around. Now, stay like that. Leave your foot like that. Point it forward. No, you're not doing it. No, keep that flat. No, leave it there. Turn this in. Don't turn your foot. Getting it. Yes.
I have it.
That's the Dali stance. I created it. That's it.
Looking good back in the olden days may have meant grace and poise, but for the modern woman, it's all about posing and working them angles on social media with signature moves like
The knee pop, the over-the-shoulder sit, the cross-legged stance.
So I'm off to learn how to be an Instagram hottie from someone who actually is one, Carla Brett.
At what point did you realise when you were doing Instagram that you went, I could really go full-time with this, this could be my job?
When I started making money off it and I saw all the opportunities that I could have, and I thought, yeah, it's kind of a full-time job looking good. I guess you just always have to look perfect.
Yeah.
If your makeup's not on point or your hair isn't brushed correctly or curled nicely, you're going to get criticism and people aren't going to like you anymore. I guess you have to master the art of posing, like in terms of posture and everything, like you need to nail it.
So, do you think you could teach me some of the poses?
Yeah, sure, let's go try. I think skin, it's better to show a bit more skin than less.
Why is that?
I just think you get more likes. We can put that over there somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to put your hair down? And now do that. Perfect.
I got so dizzy doing that.
You get used to it. Cool, yeah. Okay, try and lie here.
Lie?
Yeah, kind of like...
Oh my God, you're so pretty.
You kind of want to keep it cash. You're not trying too hard. Like you just happen to fall into this pose on this cliff. Yes, this right here is the perfect photo opportunity. Okay. Maybe even laugh.
Now?
Yeah. Okay. You don't want to act like you're trying too hard. You just want to look like you're naturally this pretty all the time.
I want to see you walk correctly. Okay. Go back there and walk correctly, darling.
Miss Dali, do you feel like deportment might get in the way of functionality a little bit, like getting everyday stuff done?
Why? The inside of each foot has to be level with the other one. Why do you turn your toes out like that?
I don't know.
Bad habit. Don't turn your toes out. Don't do it.
This is very difficult.
No, it's easy.
I'm sweating a lot. Miss Dali, what do you think about Instagram? Because girls of our generation, we're not so used to the Miss Dali stance and deportment, but what we are getting good at is posing for photographs on Instagram.
I don't know what that is.
This is an Instagram model. She's doing a pose.
Oh, that is vulgar and ugly. That woman, that female, I'm not going to call her a lady, that female has no respect for herself.
Miss Dali, I think what you're talking about is what our generation calls slut shaming.
Called?
Slut shaming.
Slut
shaming.
I love that. You just taught me something. Thank you for teaching me. Slut shaming.
You're welcome.
I just learned something. Slut shaming. Don't be a slut.
Oh my God, your butt looks amazing. Yeah. So you want to be, don't look at me, look at the ocean, pretend that I'm not here. Okay, look at the ocean. Okay, now posture up. No, don't look at me, look out there. Perfect. I think we got the shot.
We're off.
ready.
We've decided to finish the day with a ladies' deportment essential called getting out of a car without flashing your vagina. Door open.
No, that's not good. Don't fall in. Sit in. No, be graceful. Always be graceful. Use your brain when you get in there. Try getting out. Oh, a little bit better. Keep the knees together.
Yep.
And then the next foot. Well done.
Did I do it?
Yes!
Yes.
She did it!
So, June, let's have a cheers to my new status as a lady. Do you have a particular cheers that you like to do? A particular toast?
Cheers.
Cheers.
And best love.
Here's to Junie, she's true blue. She's a piss spot through and through. Do you know this one?
No.
She tried to get to heaven, but she went the other way. She went down, and then you got to drink. Down, 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 and then you go, sip.
I think
Cheers.
that's enough.
While having good posture does make you look like a true queen,
You pull your body long and straight.
being ladylike seems to get in the way of daily functions. I've got quite a severe hip cramp going on.
Only because your body is lazy. Your body is lazy.
I didn't expect to
And
get such a
doesn't
grilling
want to
today,
do it.
June. Overall, deportment kind of seems like a decanter. Useless 90% of the time, but nice for special occasions.
Cheers.
To finish up my training as an Insta babe, Carla decided to throw me in the deep end.
That looks so good. Yeah, that looks perfect.
Oh my God.
While posing for Instagram was harder than I thought, thanks to Carla's help, the only thing I'm really drowning in is Instagram likes.
And now it's time to move onwards and upwards to
The face.
In the past, the only way for us ladies to transform the hot piles of garbage that are our natural faces was makeup.
Cosmetics can be used to disguise most beauty flaws and to highlight good points, thus giving every girl a fair chance to shine and be equal.
Is my old advice right? Okay. Is makeup really the only way to make every girl considered an equal? And how much should we use?
This is Dr. Candice Blake, an evolutionary social psychologist who studies how clothing and makeup affect women's behaviour and how they're treated by others.
I think in terms of what the scientific research looks at, it tends to split makeup into three broad classes. You've either got natural makeup, or you've got professionally applied makeup, and at the very top end you've got very glamorous makeup.
How would you define glamorous makeup?
Yeah, good question. So we'd probably just say heavy. Okay, so we're talking about the kind of makeup you would wear perhaps out to a nightclub or out to a gala dinner or a ball or something like that. So it's not meant to look natural, it's meant to look very applied.
And if you accentuated those features, what would the potential benefits be?
Well, what they find is that wearing makeup compared to no makeup will have people judge you as warmer, more competent and having greater earning potential.
Can we talk about the really fine line between wearing not enough makeup and way too much?
Yeah, I think it can be a bit confusing. So the difference is when you're trying to look attractive, people then make judgments of that effort and that striving. They think that you're trying to look better than other people.
All of the messages from these studies seem kind of confusing. It's like we're meant to wear a lot of makeup, but not too much.
That's right. Going through these processes of focusing on your appearance and putting such a premium on that can also have psychological costs. I mean, it is associated with these negative outcomes: depression, anxiety, eating disorders, etc. If the research tells us anything, it's that natural-looking makeup will probably achieve what you're after. At a base level, it's going to be better than no makeup. Should that be the case? Probably not, but this is what the science says.
Now we've got way more drastic ways of improving our face other than makeup, and it's never too early to start.
Botox is a great solution for people in their 20s if you're looking for a way to preserve aspects of your youthful face.
To improve my face the new way with Botox, I've come to plastic surgeon Dr. Tavakoli. Hi, I'm Eliza.
Eliza,
Hello.
how are you? Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. So what are some of the benefits of getting Botox that I wouldn't just get with makeup?
Looking at your face, overall, you don't have any static lines, so you wouldn't have any solid reason to get Botox.
What about that I'm learning how to grow up gracefully and doing things for a TV show?
I could live with that. Big smile. If I had to do it, I just want to put a little bit around her mouth, and that just softens your smile a little bit.
Can I just ask, what work have you had done? Have you had any work done?
Okay, above the waist or below the waist? Look, I'm well into my 40s, so I've had...
That is very surprising. I thought you were 21. I was like, this is inappropriate.
You do a lot of your advertising on social media and you use social media a lot in your work. In fact, we've got one of your assistants Snapchatting us right now. Why is that?
I don't consider it advertising. I consider it as educationally marketing is a new word I use. So I'm actually trying to be the crusader who goes and shows the raw side of plastic surgery. And look, there's no doubt that I'll get marketing traction from it.
Can you tell me some of the worst case scenarios that can happen with a procedure like this?
The worst thing can happen in Botox, you do too much of it, in particular around the eyebrow, and the eyebrow drops and the eye shuts and you can't essentially open your eye, or around the mouth. You put too much Botox around this region, the people don't go and talk anymore, and you got to wait 3 months for it to wear off, and obviously it's not fun walking around with one eye closed for 3 months. Okay, so I can see this little wrinkle. I just want to pick up for you. Smile for me. Relax.
Oh my God.
Done. Congratulations, you had your first Botox.
Am I beautiful, Dr. Toho Collie?
Yes, you're more beautiful now.
So, when it comes to looking your best, it seems that as a woman, you're going to be judged whether you put stuff on your face or in your face. Am I worried too much?
Yeah, it may be sending the wrong message.
Like you're an idiot.
Show too much skin or not enough.
You don't want to stop yet. And it's much easier to get approval online than from June Daly Watkins.
Don't be a slut.
But at the end of the day, we should be able to look however we want, because as far as we remember, we never signed up for a beauty competition.
But the question is, if we did, who would win?
Hello, I'm Peter Fitzsimons. Welcome, ladies, to the beauty game. You will race across a series of beauty challenges, collecting self-esteem tokens. You'll need to collect all 4 self-esteem tokens to feel complete and go from naughties to hotties. Females, are you ready? On your marks, perk up, get set, go!
And they're off! The girls have exited the womb, and that's where the scrutiny begins. At the clothing station, the girls dress for approval. Hannah still agonising over her hem length to avoid looking cheap or common. Good girl. Peter Fitzsimons, your thoughts?
Oh, she's panicking now. She's grabbed the caftan. Everyone knows caftans are for drunk, racist mums from the burbs.
Hannah going for the pearl necklace. Not the first one she's had. Eliza trying to squeeze into those pants. Good luck, girl. Oh, this is smart play by Hannah. She's gone for the polite, sensible twin set. She trots up to the opinionated male. What's he going to think?
M'lady. And it looks like Hannah's modest outfit has gained her respect. So through the hoop of love she goes.
Liza goes for a sparkly number. Very risky choice. She seems confident, though. Meanwhile, Hannah grabs her first token. Eliza, now clearly nervous, stepping up to the opinionated male. He's judging her. What's he going to say? Oh, disappointment for Eliza. She knows what's coming. The dreaded mole hole. It's like experiencing 1 million catcalls in the space of 30 seconds.
Hannah races to the internet to search for her self-esteem in the Instapit.
Hannah scrambling away in the Instagram pit now. What she found? Oh, it's an eating disorder! Eliza throwing herself into the Instagram pit. Eliza and Hannah, both girls going at it like cats in a sack. This is what we tune in for. Oh, Hannah's found a second token, and with that, she leaps out of the Instagram pit. Hannah has broken away to the makeup station. She'll have to throw away thousands of dollars to pay her way onto the foundation floor. Oh, and now Eliza finds her second token. There's nothing between them. Both girls neck and neck as they slide onto the foundation flop. There's no way they can win this without makeup. Both girls caked in foundation. Far too much for my money.
What are these girls trying to hide?
All they have to do now is grab hold of the bar of beauty standards to get their final token.
Where is it? I can't see it.
Are you fucking serious?
That's too high.
Quick, girls, jump! Your youth is fading.
Do you want to just, like, not?
Yeah, fuck this.
Girls, wait. Come back. You've earned your self-esteem. Come back.
Thanks, Peter Fitzsimons. But we don't need to find our self-worth in some stupid beauty game.
Yeah, we're gonna go look for it in the entertainment industry.
I don't think a female should want to walk like a man or stand like a man. And I don't think a man should want to stand like a female and walk like a female, unless he's gay. If a man is gay, he will walk like a lady.
Well, yeah, okay.
And that's all right too. That's all right.